How y'all doing? So today we are announcing the big surprise. So we've been working on the big surprise for several months, and we've been keeping y'all up to date kinda on it, but not telling you exactly what the big surprise is. The big surprise is our off-grid property here, super raw land in the middle of nowhere. This is probably the rawest bit of land I've ever seen, and we're gonna try to make it into something. As you can see, it's a bit overgrown, and we drove around it. There's some logging roads down it. There's about 15 acres here, and this is where all of us brothers are going to be building our houses in the near future. Very, very near future. Within, Lord willing, within a year. As soon as it starts to cool down a little bit, we're going to start really working really hard on clearing this whole entire place out. We're gonna have a logger come on in, and we don't want any of the trees, except for maybe a couple rogue pine trees or oak trees. And in the front, so then we'll have privacy in the front. But other than that, the rest of the trees will go bye-bye, because we'll just replant trees, you know, fruit trees and stuff like that. This is the best vantage point of the whole property, is this brush pile here. If I went down there, the weeds are about 8 foot tall.
But it is decently clear. It's just really
It's very decently clear.
just overgrown.
They already had a logging company come in several years back and they just kind of thinned it out, which is very nice. Carlos was right, but it wasn't 50 acres though, Carlos. So anyway, big plans in store for this property. Hopefully going to be putting a big 3/4 of an acre lake, a 3/4 of an acre tank on the property. And then we'll have a couple of our houses overlooking the pond, and then several more houses scattered through here. Hopefully we want to start several other permaculture orchards throughout here once we dig the well. So that is the other thing that we are going to be putting on this property, is a deep well. This is our off-grid property, no water, no electricity, just land. You see those homesteaders / city slickers, and they buy a brand new piece of property and they're like, this is raw land. And it all has fences, and maybe a little bit of some overgrown pasture land or whatever. And they're like, oh, this is raw land, just because we have to fix some barbed wire or whatever. No, this is raw land. This is pretty much as raw as you can get. Pretty much. A little bit of work's already been done just because they thinned it all. They thinned it a little bit, but there's definitely still some crazy brushy parts, and I mean, it's just crazy weeds all throughout here. Just like our other 5 acres, it was complete raw land, literally, except for like the first half an acre, 1/4 acre right by the house. The rest was super brushy. This is the clearest spot right here. It's pretty much just where they processed all the wood, timber.
That's why it's just, look, it's just like...
That's why it's all bark. All bark. But the rest of it, and as you can see, there are a couple nice pine trees, but the rest are just kind of really junky, you know? So that's perfectly fine by me. What we're planning on doing very soon, very soon, is we're gonna start, once this gets cleared, and now since it's ours, now we can really start working on it and stop dreaming about it, is we're gonna clear the land and start building our houses, and hopefully, Lord willing, we're gonna try to make our houses off-grid, or as off-grid as possible. We're looking into several different companies right now, so we shall see about that, because it would really be nice not to have electric bill, and we won't be hooked into the grid. And on top of that, we want to dig a deep well here. It's about 500 something feet deep, so it's really deep. So then we won't have a water bill, so that'll be super awesome. So it will be super off-grid, but definitely have big plans for it. It's kind of hard to see right now, I know, but us brothers are kind of used to evaluating property and just looking at it with a very, very open mind. It's just going to be really, really nice. It's going to be, we definitely need to do quite a bit of work on grading the property and everything like that, so then it'll flow. And then we won't have any places that flood or anything like that. We were all the way in the back over there, and I don't know, I would have to pin it and see if it's actually on our property or not, but there's definitely a creek, only seasonal, a decent sized drain, pretty much a drain ditch that goes back there, which in the rainy season would be a creek, but it definitely dries up in the dry season or when it stops raining. So maybe that would be a good spot to have the pond. I don't know. This is it. You can see there's one logging trail right down there. We zipped around here a little bit. Not much to see. Not much to see right now, but hopefully we can make it into something. I think we can. A lot of hard work. And I think we'll have this place pretty sorted out and pretty beautiful within a couple of years. Us boys have pretty legit businesses that we run. So we have a pretty good stream of income coming in, so then we can really bring in some good size equipment and stuff like that and really get some stuff done. And we won't have to be taking down trees with hammers and clearing by hand. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I know it's a short one, short and sweet, but just wanted to announce the big news. Very, very exciting. And Lord willing, the next time you will be seeing us here on this place, we'll have some equipment, or we'll have something to start clearing land and smoothing it and grading the ground and stuff like that. So anyway, thank y'all so much for watching. And if you made it this far in the video, start your comment with off-grid. And that will let me know that you made it all the way to the end of the video. So hope that y'all will have a very blessed day, and we will catch y'all in the next video. Bye-bye.